Start in Checkpoint Rest Town and make your way down to the Ancient Battleground. Once at the Ancient Battleground, keep progressing forward until you eventually make it to the World's End Cavern. Once you make it out of the cavern, you will follow a linear path to the Shrine Corridor where the Sphinx is. Drop a port crystal close to the Sphinx if you need to come back here to answer one of the riddles, and then head up to talk to her. The first riddle that we are going to solve is the Riddle of Eyes. For this riddle, she will open a door behind you to the right side. So head down and then turn right and go through the now open door. When you first step inside, turn around and you will see an item above where the door is. Climb up and grab the Sealing Phial. Now talk to the Sphinx and show her the item. She will now unlock the first treasure chest. Open the chest to obtain a wakestone. Solving the Riddle of Madness. To solve this, simply grab your main pawn and show them to the Sphinx. She will now unlock the second treasure chest that has a port crystal inside. To solve the Riddle of Wisdom, you will need a pawn with the moniker sphinxparent that you can get from going inside the rift. Once inside the rift, touch the large riftstone and search for pawns with the moniker. I found one easily through the Cumulative Ranking option. Summon the sphinxparent pawn, add them to your party, and teleport back to the Sphinx. Now grab the sphinxparent pawn and take her with you to the Sphinx to complete the riddle. She will now open her third treasure chest that contains 1200 RC. To complete the Riddle of Conviction, give her your most valuable item. I chose to give her a port crystal. When she opens the next chest, you get a free port crystal in there, and you still get to keep the port crystal that you showed her. Now this is the toughest riddle to solve, the Riddle of Rumination. There are two ways that you can go about this. You can put on the detection augment from the trickster to help you find the secret tokens easier. The first method requires you to backtrack if this is still your new game save file. If you can't remember where you picked up your first token, then you will need to start in Border Watch Outposts and retrace your steps from there. The second way to do this is the easiest way, but it requires you to be in New Game Plus. Once in New Game Plus, make sure you note down the first Seeker's token that you pick up, because that's the token that the game will remember as your first token. When you pick up the token, you will see that it's called the Finder's token. This is the specific token that you need to show the Sphinx. Inside the chest will be 3 fairy stones. The first thing that we need to do is go through Checkpoint Rest Point's gate into Batal. Once in Batal, take out your sealed vial that we acquired in the last riddle location and use it on the NPC named Virgil. Make sure you look at the name of the NPC because there's another NPC that looks identical to him. Now go through the gates back into Checkpoint Rest Town and follow this path leading to the Frontier Shrines location. Once you get here, place down another port crystal and open the first treasure chest that she releases automatically. You will acquire 100,000. The order of riddles that she gives you is random. For the Riddle of Contest, she equips you with a ring that makes you weak. Stagger the fighter and throw him off a cliff to defeat him easily. You acquire the Ring of Ambition. The best way to deal with the Riddle of Futility is to teleport to Batal and grab Moritz. While carrying Moritz, teleport back to the Sphinx and you'll complete the riddle when you drop the NPC. We already have the NPC that she requests for this riddle. Go into your inventory and release the NPC to complete the riddle. The reward from the chest is a whimsical daydream trickster vocation weapon. Before you start this riddle, I recommend that you teleport out and sleep at an inn or your home so that you can reload the game from the last inn checkpoint if you make a mistake. Switch to the archer vocation if you aren't one yet, and then teleport back to the Sphinx when you are equipped. For this riddle, we need to put the stone blocks in front of the Sphinx based on how many riddles we answered when we got this question. There's 5 riddles in the last location, plus the ones you've answered in this location. If you want to be 100% sure how many you've answered this location, go up to the chest and check to see which of the small ones are open. I have 4 chests open plus 5 chests in the last location, which means I need to put a total of 9 stone blocks in front of the Sphinx. When you're done with that, talk to the Sphinx and complete the riddle. Now trigger the battle with her before she flies off and then run to the last small chest to collect a special arrow that we are going to use to finish her off.
Grown hostile. I do.
Once you deal enough damage to the Sphinx, she will fly away. And the only way to finish her is to equip the Unmaking Arrow and shoot her with it before she can fly away.
I'll make it this side.
And she drops coins and the key to the last chest that contains the eternal waking stone.